Chad, thank you. A number of agencies have band together using their boats to rescue people from Sanibel Island and neighboring islands. Our Vanessa Ariza caught up with them at the Sanibel Port Marina.
Thank you.
It has been a day of rescues out here at the Sanibel Port Marina. People who rode out the storm on Sanibel Island, leaving what was left of their homes and traveling via boat. Only one of two ways to get off the island after Hurricane Ian took out part of the bridge. John Herman is one of them.
Hi, you want some water?
He and his 6 corgis planned to evacuate, but at the last minute, he said he just didn't feel like it was a safe move.
The winds were kicking up and we didn't think we could go over the bridge, so I guess we were staying. And when the storm came, it was like the water started coming up, and it's like, oh gosh. And at one point, the water was hitting the glass of the doors, because we were 500 yards from behind Sundial, and the waves were hitting the doors and stuff, and we were up on the counters and stuff.
For 2 days, agencies and private citizens from across the area brought their boats, making the trips back and forth, each ride filled with a simple but powerful thank you. The area around them at the marina, a visual reminder of Ian's strength and capability.
There's been 2 or 3 people that have been getting off that have bleeding wounds and everything, so just doing what I can to help them out.
Lori Champagne lives in Fort Myers and is a registered nurse. Watching the aftermath of Ian, she says she had to get out and do something.
It's like everywhere you look, there's so much devastation and destruction, and it's very emotional. It's emotional roller coaster, pretty much.
Ed Zarek is with Sanibel Fire Rescue. He grew up in this area and has been through hurricanes before, but said Hurricane Ian was a different beast.
I was actually born and raised here in Fort Myers, been through a lot of hurricanes. This is by far the worst I've ever seen. A lot of destruction, a lot of dismay.
Zarek says they will continue to rescue people stuck on the island for as long as it's needed. And this is a lot of what we are seeing throughout the day. Crews trying to move the boats out of the way. This is going to take days, it seems like. We spoke with one gentleman with fire rescue. He said, I've lived here all my life. I've been through hurricanes. He works in fire rescue, so he sees the worst of the worst. But he said this hurricane, this storm, Hurricane Ian, really hit hard. And it's felt that way all throughout the city, all throughout the state, for that matter. In Sanibel, Vanessa Ariza, ABC Action News.